Hola.
Can you hear me?
Yes, let me check what happened with my camera. How are you? It looks very dark.
So it's Serena Tara Corral Lozada, and it's June 5th, 2023. So what's been going on since I saw you last?
The same? Yes, they met with me the day before spring vacations, and they told me I can go more. I can't go more. I don't need to go more to human resources. And they let me at school and told me I need to make small groups. And after that, we have the spring vacations. I make a surgery. I make an ablation. And I've been out of school like 2 weeks and a half or something like that after spring break. And then I receive a message for the AP that I need to be in third and sixth grade, making small group, but in English, like an EL teacher, math and English, yeah, for that grades. I make that just for some weeks because they then start the I learn, and I can't make that small group because all the schedule of all teachers change. And before the I learn, they send me no after I learn, I receive an email from my principal telling I need to make small group with third grade in English for I read. Again in English, like I'm not, especially I don't feel well teaching English because it's not my first language. I'm not an English teacher, and I know English, but it's for me, for my for my career, for me as a professional and person, but not to teach English. And after I read the year's end, I have my end of the year meeting with my principal. I asked her what I'm going to do the next year. And she told me the same, teaching half day, and in the other half day, I'm going to receive instruction, but small groups. I asked her if I'm going to be small group, and she said yes, but I don't know which grade or which subject. She sent a few weeks before the end of the year a Google form where we need to write what we need to do or what we like to be the next school year. I put fourth grade, but also I put first grade. If she needs to change me from grade, I choose first grade. And also I write leadership positions, dual coaching, Spanish, and I don't receive anything of that. I stay in fourth grade half day, and the other half day I don't know what I'm going to do.
Can you go back to Forest Glen?
No, I don't want it.
Oh, you don't want to.
No, because at the beginning of the school year, I know I tell you I want to go back to Forest Glen, but I hear a lot of things about what is going at Forest Glen. Teacher leave from Forest Glen, and when I want to stay at Forest Glen, they don't let me stay at Forest Glen. It's not make sense to me go back. Um, I call it a principal to another school from Southwest. I have a good relationship with her, but when I call her, it's too late. She already chose all the new teachers and placement. And now I feel a lot of application in every district. I make a video for IPS, and they told me they received 130 videos for assistant principal positions, and I don't been selected to go to the second step. And I understand that because English is not my first language. I make the video fully English, but I know someone else maybe don't have the same experience or preparation and talk much better than me in English. My assistant principal left the school to go to principal at Westview. And yesterday or on Friday, I applied for that position, but I don't have any hope because I know they don't going to call me for an interview. But I want to apply to have that on the when I apply to the district and I enter to the application, I have all the job position I apply and they never gave me any chance or any interview. And I just did that to have another one. But I don't have any hope because I don't want to feel frustrated. I just apply to they know I apply for that position because I'm prepared to. I've been in the district for 5 years and a half in a dual program. I have the experience, the preparation, but I know they're not going to call. They are not going to call me.
So what are you gonna do?
I'm trying to go back to Puerto Rico,
Okay.
but I need to wait until August because when I left my job in Puerto Rico, I signed a contract or I got a retire program and I need to be out from the system for 5 years. And that 5 years end on August 1st. And I make a lot of interviews in Puerto Rico, but for today I'm waiting if I can sign a contract for starting August 2 or I need to wait or I'm just waiting on that answer because it's just 1 month. And I tell them I can start July. They need me in July. Partial, just 4 hours a day, and then in August they can change, or maybe I can pay whatever it is for that just 1 month that needs to be completed in the 5 years, or I can wait that they put my contract starting on August too. I'm just waiting on that. Yes, because I don't see here in Indiana any chance to move.
Is your whole family going to move?
Yes.
Do you feel good about that?
Yes. I
Good.
think I think it's less money, but the money is not all.
Well, the hard part is you can't continue being mistreated.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I asked. I have a lawyer. I asked for a meeting for a while to the LEA. My lawyer or my legal counsel, I don't know what is the correct name here, wrote an email. I wrote a lot of email and the LEA never gave me that meeting. When they know I have a legal counsel, they cancel the meeting. They never give us a new date. And you can see me. And after that,
I can see you. I can see you.
and after that, I'm just waiting of that meeting and never happened. And the school year end. The last thing I made with the LEA was I sent a message the last week to the AR representative at my school because I want they refund me the whole year of the membership because I pay and they never support me or meet with me or anything. I close my account. I close my account, open a new account because they have my old account and now they can retire more money. And I closed my account because of that and because I have been scammed. And I need to close my account, but I use both things to close that account and open a new account. Because if not, I need to write a letter to tell them I need to finish my membership, and I don't want to make that. I just finish. They can retire the last payment this year because I closed the account. But they don't call me, and they don't send me any emails asking why they can. Uh, yes, and this happened. Yes, if I can't go to another school, because my principal gave me the option to put my name in a transfer list after the transfer list closed. She gave me the option to put my name in the transfer list, and I told that it is a volunteer transfer. You can put my name just only to Scalpest. And but I don't hear anything about that. Yes, this is what happened. The same. I'm being the same place. Yeah, the
How,
same.
how are you doing? How are you? How's your stress? How are you?
I'm taking anxiety prescription because I don't take that. I can't finish the year. I don't feel well because all of that, and also because I can't work the summer too. And it's not about the money. I like what I did in summer with Jumpstart at Forest Green. It's not about the money, uh, but I like to work. I'm bored here in my home every day, cleaning. I want to do something. Um, no, um, I have meetings with my son's psychiatrist, and yes, this is what is going.
That is so much. And you have fought such a fight all year, and it's been unfair. I think
Yes,
that's what's so difficult is that it's unfair.
yes, but they just meet me to tell me the first meeting that I have with HR when they moved me to that position is to tell me if I apply to some position, I can't send any letter of presentation to any principal. This is the first meeting I have with HR after they moved me full to HR. Then they gave me an opportunity to interview to the assistant principal at first view. But I know they gave me that interview because I wrote a lot of emails. And they told me I can't write an email to anyone. After that, the meetings that I have with HR is because about the teacher that I try to help with the LEA and the situation. After that, they meet me because another teacher have a situation with transportation. I don't know if I shared that with you. And they meet me because I can't tell the teacher right to HR. But for what is HR? It's human resources. I think is to help the employees. And HR told me they can't help anyone. They can't help all the situation that the teachers have because they need to go to the principal. And I told HR what is my position because it's supposed I'm be here to retain talents and to retain students. And HR told me again, no, you can't do that. And they punish me. Okay. They told me you can't do that. And I don't think I do anything bad. And the last time they meet me is for telling me no more HR because I'm going to be at Sunnyside all day. But they do that after they know I have a legal counsel. And my legal counsel told me they do that because my contract says I'm full day teacher. and they have me at HR, and they have me doing coaching, and they have me doing the new recruitment teacher process. And my legal counsel said they do that because now you are doing what your contract said. Be on the school all the day.
So
And I
how, how is that working? How has it worked with you and Bea? How is that working?
I think they improve at the last month because I have a conversation with Bea. But I decide don't worry because Bea now is the coach of the district. We have she's an excellent person, an excellent teacher. I don't have any doubt about that. But when we meet with the dual language team to plan the dual fourth grade units, Bea and me don't use that plan. Bea change all the plan every weekend. And I need to wait for Bea to change that plan to on Monday start doing my class. But I decide don't worry about that. If she wants to do that, it's okay. But I feel like I am a substitute. I'm waiting to someone give me what I'm going to teach. But I decide that don't going to hurt me anymore because Bea is an excellent person, but she have a lot in her plate. And she don't know how to share responsibilities. If she is the coach of the district, she can tell in the dual language meetings the district wants the things in that way. And we can plan just one time and all we can use the plan, but this not happen. But I take that out of my mind.
See, the difficult thing is the district did not set you up to be successful, or Bea. You know, when
No,
so I think you've done the right thing, finding what you can do and then saying, I cannot continue to do this. And so next year, if you stayed, they would just have you teach. Why can't you just be a full day teacher? That would be better than this.
I don't know because I asked that if I put on the Google form if I need to change my grade and be in another grade, I put first grade. But she decided to recruit a new teacher for that position for first grade. I don't know why they can't let me be it because I'm at first grade. I've been teaching the full day, and they moved me to Sunnyside because of that position of dual coaching that never exists. The position that I interviewed twice, that is dual language. No, it's yes, dual language regional specialist. This is the position that I applied the last year, and I interviewed once. I passed the interview. They interviewed me the second time. I passed that interview, and they gave to Bea and me the position. But when I applied to that position, it's a full day position, it's a half day position,
Yeah,
but they
yeah, yeah.
decide, and that position never exists.
That, so if you go back to Puerto Rico, what are you hoping to do? What job do you want?
I can be principal or facilitator. I have both license. My dream is to be a principal, but I can do facilitator first. That is not teaching, just helping the teachers, and then move to a principal position. The problem in Puerto Rico is very political, the assignment of the positions. But I can do both. Also, now they gave me an additional license that is a license that I'm a Spanish. Uh, they call facilitador. I don't know how I can translate that in English.
That's
Uh,
that's fine. Yeah.
and I have from Puerto Rico, I have my license for principal from K to 12. I have my two license for teaching, and I have two license for like a elementary education facilitator and Spanish facilitator. And from Indiana, I have my teacher license and also the administrative license. And my 21 years of experience, I don't know all, but I think I have the requirements to move to the next step.
And where are you? So, are you? Do you have jobs lined up, or is it what is? Are you still looking in?
No, I have something look and they interview me, but I'm waiting of, because they call me, but they told me all the things that I explained to you before about the
Yeah, yeah,
5 years and all of that. I'm waiting on that.
Okay, but there is, so you don't have to be in this ugly position again.
In sorry side, I hope no.
Because that's what upsets me is the thought of you having to do, because there's very little chance that it'll be a better year, is there?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I hope not. Maybe I need to start at Sunnyside because they start on the first, and I need to move 1 or 2 weeks after that to Puerto Rico.
And do it.
And yes, this is I think what I'm or because I know I applied to the assistant principal position, but I know anything happen with that. I just apply and that
Yeah,
is all.
there's no hope for that.
No, I don't have any hope. No.
No, you've got to get out. You've got to get out.
Yes, that principal was very bad with me.
Yes.
They don't give me any opportunity. They don't take time to know me or to build relationship with me. Also, I feel that she don't have any empathy, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to say correctly in English, and
Said it
empathy.
right. You said it right. Empathy. Yeah.
Uh, because my first evaluation was 2 days after I go back to my work after my dad and grandmother passed away. And I've been out of the school almost a month and a half or 2 months. And I go back on Monday. I meet with her that Monday to the pre-conference, and on Tuesday she made me my first evaluation. And I've been out of the school for a while. Um, and I think as a leader, we need to have a little bit of caring of our staff. This is what I learned when I studied my PhD. Um, but she don't take time anyone in any moment. I try to meet with him a lot of time, and she don't have time. And also, the last try that I make that was the last day of school. I went to her and I said, "You have a moment?" And she told me, "No, I don't have a moment now. You can come later." And I decided don't go back. Uh, because all the times I ask her to have a meeting is very complicated. And also, this is not a leader because I know she have a lot on his plate. I understand that, but if one of your staff needs you or asks you several times to meet with you, and you have all the things that he's going, you can take or you can have time to meet with her. And the only times I meet with her, they choose like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and she ends the meeting. I, this
No,
is not.
The problem is that they've already decided and about what is going to happen or uh, because the other thing is it is true though there are so many people trying to be principals and they really do have that many applicants. It's amazing. So 140, that's real. have, have you applied at the IDOE?
No.
Have you thought about that?
Sometimes, yes, but I have a friend that is there and she shared with me. And when she, let's see, let's check that. I have a Isley.
Mm, Chelsea, Chelsea,
Yeah,
Chelsea's there and Sarah Benitez.
yes, I know. And Sarah left the district because she won another. He met with the Mr. Miss with Mr. Smith.
Yeah,
Sarah.
she wanted. Yeah, she. I think it's very similar. They both wanted. Sarah wants to be a principal too. I mean, she
Yeah,
is. So, but you don't want to go there?
I see now they have director of assessment, something that I like it. Elementary teaching and learning specialist. Maybe this is something that I can do. They have now DOE contract specialist. I don't know what is that.
Because it might be good just to contact Sarah and see what because perhaps that's something to consider. Um, how old are your children? Are they ready to go back to Puerto Rico?
My older one is 20. He said he are going to stay here with the girlfriend, and the little one is 15.
Okay.
I think the older one stay here. I don't know. And the little one need to go with me.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But I talk with him. He knows what I'm doing.
It is so hard. It is so
Yes.
hard.
But I stay at Lawrence Township because I don't found anything else.
Yeah.
Also, I sent my CV to Dr. Hunter. He moved to Pike Township. He was a principal. After that, they moved him to director of human resources. We never understand that movement, and then he left the last semester, and he went to director of HR at Pike Township.
Okay.
I sent my CV to him. Yesterday, I applied to some position at Washington Township as a literacy coach.
Okay.
Uh, uh, but that was yesterday. Um,
Because I'm just looking now. It's where Perry has an opening.
oh,
Perry Township,
sorry, Township.
but that's a middle school. Um, Newcastle. I don't even know where Newcastle is.
No, I don't know too. I applied to pero both of the,
Carmel has one.
yes, but I applied to one in Carmer, but I think all the schools are fully English. I I apply, but I know I don't have a lot of
Yeah, yeah,
opportunities there. I have opportunity if the school is good.
yeah. You're right.
I received from, I think was from Washington Township for a teacher, but I don't want to move from one school, from one district to another for be a teacher. And also the salary in Lawrence, my salary in Lawrence, I think they can't put me the same. Uh,
Yeah, they can't.
I don't, I saw the the table of saris, but I don't see they can't.
It got an opening in Warren Township,
For what?
assistant principal.
Assistant principal. I applied to Lawrence.
Because Warren and Wayne has one.
I apply a lot to that thing because I can reapply with Warren and Wayne. But I think it's the same. They are looking for
Probably, yeah.
someone, yes, that is English speaker. But the students that are giving money to the district are the Hispanic.
Yeah. You're right. You're right.
And almost the parents, not all of them speak English. They need person that speaks Spanish.
They do need it.
But you see anyone Hispanic at Lawrence Township in the LECC in the administration level?
Well,
They don't.
do you see it in most? If you look at most districts, they don't.
No, but Lawrence that have that dual programs growing because they expand to Sunnyside and to Scaltes, the dual, and they don't have anyone in the curriculum, anyone.
It's very interesting what we do to kids and what we expect people to do. Just
Mhm.
it's
They give the money, but they don't give that person the equity.
it's right. You're exactly right.
And
Well,
when I told HR, I feel discriminated
and what did they say?
that I'm being unprofessional, that I'm being eh, estaba faltando el respeto, pero is the truth.
No, it's not true. It was at
No, the truth is how I feel. This is the truth. I feel discriminated.
well, and so really you're in it's what I think this year has been so hard because you haven't been able to move forward or move backward.
Mhm.
You're just stuck. But
Yes.
I think you're taking the right steps and you have to do what's best for you. You have to. You can't have another year like this.
No, I don't want to.
No, you can't. So what I'm very interested to know what happens. Let me know.
Yes, and I put you on my reference. Maybe you receive a lot.
Tell me your if you send okay, let me stop this.